Good evening, party people. It is time for partying. Well, I am a little bit early. Are we ready to ducky race? I'm ready to ducky race. I'm pretty sure I am. Let me double check. Let's get out the old bat phone and double check everything since we're early. No messages and emails. Thunderhorse Descendant emails. No communications from the Thunder Chatters about the list, so I believe we are good. I did post a list on Facebook earlier, and I'll double check that. See if anybody made comments on it. No, that's not what I want. A group. Dun, 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 dun. Interesting. No comments on the list. 22 ducky racers tonight. 22 ducky racers. Okay, so we're good. We're good. Ready to rock. We got a few minutes. Hello. Hello, Linda. Rosanna's here. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good evening. Athena is here. Hello. Is everybody making stuff? I'm still working on 7 pairs of paddle earrings. I did not make stuff today. You wanna know what happened to me today? I went to the dentist. Remember I said I was gonna go to the dentist? And I got to my appointment and I was there on time doing all things. And they were like, we seem to have encountered an issue. Which is not generally something you want to hear when you're at that dentist. Anyway, so they went on to check some things and they proceeded to tell me that I have lost bone in my mouth. Bone, which was an interesting concept to me. So they showed me on this big screen all my teeth. And they were like, so here's the problem numbers, because they were checking numbers. And the numbers from last time were bigger. The numbers from last time were smaller than they were this time, and they need them to be not that. And so they did not do the things they were supposed to do today. Instead, they've rescheduled me for Thursday, which, as you know, is SKU-less day. And I have to go, and they said that I have some pockets in my gums that they have to go in and do some things with that to try to prevent bone loss. To which my question, because I don't know that much about being a dentist, but I was like, okay, so we're not going to get bone back. It's not what we're doing. If you lose a lot of bone in your jaw, whatever, do your teeth just fall out? Or like, what are we worried about here? I don't understand the problem. And they were just like, yeah. And I was like, oh, okay. So anyway, the moral of that story is they've now scheduled me 2 more appointments, which is going to cost an additional $2,000 to do half the side of my mouth, because they can only do half a side at one time, to do a deep clean in the pockets of the gums, to which they told me I would need to be numbed up to do this on a Thursday, which I said that this whole Thursday thing doesn't really work for me. So then they said, oh, well, how about Monday? Is Monday better? No. Monday is also not better. So they said, oh, what about Friday? And I said, never mind. Apparently none of the days are good. I'm a busy lady. Because, Monday we have our sale. And Friday I go to the bead store. So I was like, whatever. Thursday's fine. We'll figure it out. So then after they do that, Rosanna says, yeah, no, Monday is worse. Then they said, do you have any stress? And I said, I'm sorry, are we blaming stress for bone loss? Is that what we're doing? Apparently that's what we're doing. So then they scheduled me for another Thursday. So I go this Thursday back to do the first side. 2-3 weeks later, at the end of the month, I do the other side, which seems like a long time. It was like, oh, on another Thursday. And I was like, okay. So me and Shannon decided after I came home from the dentist today, I guess we're going to teach Phyllis how to start doing the SKU list. I was like, we're going to have to do it tomorrow. We're going to have to switch the SKU list to tomorrow. And we're going to have to flip-flop and things. And so that happened. That's the way they cleaned my husband's teeth. Oh, does he have bone loss, Jennifer, in his jaw? I thought that was very weird. I had never heard of this before. Anyways, she was very concerned. Now, here's where it got interesting. Sorry, I know you guys didn't come to the Ducky race for this. But as beaders, a millimeter isn't that much, right? Okay, well, let me tell you something. It gets a little more interesting when they're talking about putting needles in your mouth to 7 millimeters. That's a lot of millimeters. Sorry, 6 millimeters to the bone. And I'm like, that's a lot of millimeters. I know how many millimeters that is, and that's a lot. That's the size of a 6 millimeter bead. To which my question is, are the pockets in the gums a 6 millimeter bead? I have questions. And why are they like that? Have you been test tasting your beads? No, I have not. Another reason you should not eat your beads. Don't lick them. Don't even think about it. You might end up in a problem. No. So that was weird. It was weird. Probably. He hates going to the dentist and he has missing teeth. Well, apparently that's what happens. I guess you just lose all of your bone and then your teeth just fall out. To which, okay, let's say that happens. So the last time I had this, because they do this at the cleaning, when you do the cleaning every 6 months, right? So you're telling me between the last 6 months, we've gotten to this point somehow. Okay. To which I'm like, okay, if all the teeth just fall out, maybe I'll be lucky and all the teeth will just fall out. And then when I get older, because guys, I'm not that old. I mean, I'm only 38. I'm like, well, maybe when I get older, then they won't have to pull them out. They'll just all fall out and then I can just get fake ones. That seems fine. That seems a lot better than having to get them pulled out. My grandma had that. That was bad. She says, you all just crack me up. Yeah, that's why we're here. So anyways, that's what's happening with Randy. I have all kinds of updates about weird things. I'm just like, why is everything happening? I feel like there's been a lot of things happening recently. I don't know if it's like changing of the seasons, the moons, the whatever's happening, the planet arrangement. I don't know. I'm just like, things are weird. My friend went through this type of dental treatment. I would definitely follow up with your primary care doctor, see if it's possible you are losing bone mass. Oh my gosh, I never even thought about that. You think I'm losing bone mass in other parts of my body? How would you know that? You'd have to have like a pretty intense test, I feel like. Why is that a thing? Oh, here's the thing. Sorry, we're going to start this ducky race, but here's the thing. I have been trying. I have been not eating salt. Working on the blood pressure thing. I'm trying to do, better eating. I'm doing the exercise thing. I'm just like, maybe it's too late. I don't know. Being an adult sucks. I agree. My son had to have 3 front teeth pulled. Had her teeth pulled at 23. What is it? Why? Just because they're bad, or what's the problem? They break? Did they lose bone mass and they fell out? It could be attributed to your health issues. Oh, yeah. Yeah, so anyway, that's happening. I don't know. The roots were rotting. Huh. You want to know something weird? My grandpa and my cousin Kennedy both had 2 sets of baby teeth. So they lost all their teeth, and then they got teeth, and they were like, oh, these are your adult teeth. And then all their teeth fell out again, and then they were scared because they were like, well, do we get more teeth? Because you're only supposed to have 2. And then they got their adult teeth, which was weird. The teeth had gray tint on them. Yeah, my cousin and my grandpa, they had a brown tint. Like the first round of teeth were not good. They looked like stained and things when they're babies. And then all the teeth fell out. And then they got new baby teeth. And then those fell out. And then they got regular teeth. Which is weird if you think about it. Okay. Well, we're not thinking about that too long. We're going to end up in a problem. We're not here for that. We're here for ducky racing. So I don't have cake. Because I was just all jacked up in my head about the health thing and the teeth bone problems, and so here we are. Oh, by the way, they canceled my appointment for today, so I didn't even get my teeth cleaned today. They just brought in my dentist, and he started making assessments, and then next thing you know, I gotta go Thursday. But I like my dentist. He's nice. I had another dentist for that emergency. I had a filling fallout thing. He was not nice. Remember he just like ripped out the rest of my filling and then tried to send me home? I was like, excuse me. I shared hoping my friends would come and watch. Well, thanks, Athena. They're probably like, why are you watching this girl talk about her teeth? You never know what you're going to get at Thunderhouse at nighttime, because I've been up for a long time, and sometimes I get goofy. Yeah. Pardon me? Yeah. Then they were just like, oh, we'll schedule you for another day. And I was like, well, because here's the thing. I had this old filling. I went in there. This new dentist, he's like, oh, let me see it. So I show it to him, and he just like goes with his little poker thing. No numbing of any kind, nothing. Just pulls all the rest of it out. And he's like, okay, we'll just see you on another day. And I said, the hell we will. You're going to see me today. They didn't, by the way. They saw me at 7 a.m. the next morning. They were like, well, can you come in tomorrow? We could have you anytime tomorrow. I said, I could be here at 7. And they said, well, we're not open till 8:30 or whatever. And I said, well, that's too bad for you. You better call somebody. Because I said, I got a show to do at 9 a.m. and I can't be numb for it. So he put my new filling in without putting numbness in my mouth. Y'all remember that? Yeah. Then I started crying halfway through, so he had to put some numbing on it. It was like half numb. I don't know. You couldn't drink anything. Yeah, my face was all funky. Okay, anyway, here we are at the Ducky Race. This is the Ducky Race. Welcome in. We've had our updates. Jefferson was with you giggling. Oh, yeah, that's right. I forgot about that. Forgot Jefferson was here that day. Yeah, because I was like, you might have to do the morning coffee because I have to go now to this guy. Ooh, that guy made me mad. I was like, what are you doing? You can't just be running in here, just ripping people's fillings out and then just trying to send them home like nothing happened. Weirdo. Anyway, so I'm going to show you the prize for the FOC ducky race, and then we're going to do the ducky race, and then we will find out who the new winner is. The reigning champion of Found Objects Challenge. Here we go. Woohoo. This is my little box of business. Oh, I forgot the I forgot the FOC bag. You also get an FOC bag. It's downstairs. I will get it later, but not now. But not now. I was digging around in my little stash of stuff. You know, Shannon has a stash of stuff for me. And I don't think I got you guys any of these. Maybe I did. Did I? These are rhombus ocean jaspers. Yeah, they're super good. Let me zoom out a little bit. So these are rhombus drilled ocean jaspers, and I thought they were way cool, and I love them. So here's what they look like. This one's really fun. This one's really fun. It's got the little polka dots. They're not candy. Don't eat them. But yeah, so we got a whole strand of that. It's quite long. Whole strand of that. To go with those, I thought, okay, we'll do these little rust-colored pearls because those could look nice. I don't know what you're doing, but you could be doing things. We kind of got a little bit of fall vibes going on. And then, these I just thought would match if you want some little guys. Some little fire polish. Because I was digging around in my stashy stash and I found from our very own Miss Gina, I had ordered some pendants from Miss Gina specifically for me in shapes and things that I wanted. I don't think we ever put those ones on the website, but here's what they look like. So Miss Gina handmade these for us. Well, for me, but I'm going to pass them on to you. They're very cool. And she did the glossy over the top. This is what the back looks like. So these are handmade by Miss Gina, if you've never had any of her lovely handmade clay items. And then this one's just a little tiny guy. So you could do a little tiny guy if you wanted. Or you could do earrings maybe, whatever you want to do. I found this little vintage butterfly rolling around, and I've used this vintage butterfly a number of times on different things. So I thought I would pass this one along. It kind of goes with the vibes. See? Okay, and then I thought, well, you might need this little pop color. This little pop color. Maybe you're gonna do some kind of necklace or something, and you need a little contrastiness for your doings. And then these are just for funsies, because it's Halloween. Because maybe you need some little ghosts. Little ghosts, okay, can't sing that song. We cannot sing that song, but if we could, we'd be singing the little ghost song. All night long. That's what we would do. Okay, so there is our Beady prizes. Super good. Looking fun. Who doesn't need a little ghost? Yeah. I don't know why in my head right now I can't think of the name of the band who sings that song, which is hilarious because it's on our wedding playlist. I'm just having a mind blank. It's the husband and the wife. They sing Get Behind Me, Satan. They sing Blue Iris. They sing all the things. Why can I not think? You know what? I'm gonna look at it. I can't. I gotta know. gonna see it. Does it jump out maybe? And I'm be like, oh yeah, because I'm dumb. The White Stripes. Hello, Randy. Okay, the White Stripes. The little ghost song. If you've never heard the little ghost song, this is the second song on me and Jeff's wedding playlist. If that gives you any idea what we're gonna do. The White Stripes. Anyways, Jennifer knows. She's like, yeah. Okay, so here's our prize. And then I have a book. Let me put it this way. So I just thought these were fun. I better put these back in the bag so they don't get scratched up. I thought these were fun. They kind of got fall colors. This is your $50 worth of Beady goodness. It's actually probably more than that, but whatever. Whatever, who's counting, you know. Oh, but these are going to be so good. You can do earrings. Do you know how many pairs of earrings you can do with these ocean jaspers? Like a million? Probably like 18. Okay, so I got that. And then I have this book. This is the book. This is called Getting Started Stringing Beads. So like I do, when I said I read it, I mean, I flipped through and looked at the pictures. It's got cool pictures. The White Stripes. She says, what band? It's got some different stuff, but the one thing I like about it is that it does show how to use a lot of different stringing materials. So not just like stringing beads, you know, but different types of stringing materials, which I thought was interesting. Got some multi-strands things and stuff. Ooh, it's a multi-strand bracelets, which I always struggle with because I can never make them the same size, even when I try to use the same kind of beads, but you know. Lily is barking. That is odd. It is odd for the nighttime. Leather. Oh, we've even got some. Oh, interesting. Now, I don't know if I would do that, if we're just going to be honest about it. I would not do this. I do not recommend. I'm going to write that on there. Do not recommend. I don't know if I spelled recommend right. What the holy Hannah is going on over here? Did y'all see this? Why they got beads on their lobster claws? Or their latchbacks? That would be a mess. So here, I don't know if you can see. Yeah, I don't know why Finding Charms bracelet. Oh, I didn't even notice that it had findings on it. That's why they have beads on there. Yeah, okay. I don't know. I disagree with this entire thing. So this is a findings charm bracelet, I guess. I didn't even notice that. What I was looking at is they got all these pearls on here. Because I was like, oh, I'm giving some pearls. Maybe that could be cute. Then I'm looking at it, and you can see that they just did crimp bead with bead stringing on the end, and then they got these two wires hanging out at the bottom, and that's just gonna hurt you. Like, even if you cut them all the way off, maybe but all of them kind of look that way, and that's just gonna poke into you and cause problems. I didn't even notice that it was Findings charm bracelet, so there we go. I just was like, that wire's weird. Do not recommend this. Oh, here's another picture of it. All about findings. Maybe they're just trying to be funny. You think so? It'll be scratchy. It'll be pokey. Yes, it definitely will be. For somebody like me who has super sensitive skin, that would not work for me. I don't really think it'd be much comfortable for a person who doesn't have super sensitive skin. By the way, am I the only person who reads books backwards? I always start from the back and go to the front. I don't know why. Okay, here they're using the knotting technique, and they're using the silk knotting, the silk with the wire on, which I do like that, the silk. However, in the past, we have had situation where it can be a little bit slippery if you don't lock it in right. And now they've kind of moved on to like more of a nylon mix, just saying. Here they're doing the, using those little cuppy-doos. I've decided I like the cuppy-doos. I like those. Oh, here's your knots. Now this is the one I gotta learn how to do that I still can't do, and I'm just a big old mess about it. Perhaps we will learn something before I send our book away. Step 1. Bend the right cord end. Here's where it gets confusing. Bend the right cord end back, coil itself around the left cord end until you make 3 coils. Back. And then you make 3 coils. It's really 3.5, but it's 3. That's 3.5. Is that 1? 1, 2, 3. And then you go through. And every time I do this, every time I try to do this to create the sliding knot on the thingies, it's just a big old mess. And a lot of times if I do it on leather, they won't scooch because they're too tight or something. And the sizing is real, it's like, it's real something else. So I guess I need to practice that. Here's some more knots. Surgeon's knot. We know about the surgeon's knot. Lark's head knots. Crimping. I will say I do like this one's little photos of showing you how to do it. Sometimes I feel like I don't like books who think that their photos are very professional. I get a little bit judgy about it. I'm like, oh, you're a professional? Because look at these photos. These photos are pretty good. They're like little sketches almost. And it's like, hey, makes me feel like we're reading and we're like, hey, anybody could probably do that. You know? It's a little bit more my speed. But then you have these real super professional photos that where it's like a graph with like arrows, and I'm like, all right, you're doing too much. Making me try to make me feel intimidated, and I don't appreciate that. Ooh, memory wire. Natural fiber cording. Leather. Talking about all the things. Stretchy wire. Yeah, so this one, I like that it talks about different kinds of, oh, yeah, in case you were wondering, this is what 6mm looks like. Like what? What are we doing? They're supposed to look like this, a 3 and under, they told me. From the dentist. But yeah, I like that they talk about all the different cordings and stuff. I'll be honest with you, sometimes when I get these types of books, I always skip like the whole front page where it talks about, you know, the things you should know. Like this, like the names of the beads. Because to be honest, I just figure I'll learn those as I go along. But anyway, here we are. So this is the book. It does have some ideas, and it has some things and stuff. So there you go. Although, I would not recommend this one. As I put, do not recommend. So that will be the prize for tonight, plus the free FOC bag, which is downstairs, but I'll make sure to get it in there. Your free entry into next month. If you use natural finish leathers versus the coated leathers, the knots will work better. Oh. I never thought of that, Karen. That makes sense. I read the first chapter and the end pages, and then I read the whole book. Oh my goodness. I don't do that. I just start at the back and work my way to the front. Oh, Mr. Bunsen, you're so sleepy in the chair. Because Mr. Bunsen's in his co-horse chair. He's like, this is where I'm supposed to be. This is my co-host chair. He's not wrong. Look at this cute. Oh, we'll just slide you over there, Mr. Bunsen. And we'll take this one with us. Okay. Nighttime at Thunder House. Oh, in there. On a microphone. So you can hear me. Not that I'm not loud enough, I don't think. Okay, so now we're gonna race. We gotta get into our googly business. We're gonna do googly business. Dun, 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 dun. Ducky racing. Okay. We need to there we go. No. Okay, we need names. We don't know these people. Take 22. That is what we need. We are going to race for. We have costumes. We're going to race for 1 minute and 30 seconds. We're going to set it up. We're going to go super full screen. We're going to make me really tiny over here. Teeny tiny. I'm going to go here. I'll go here by the clock. Okay. And now we're going to shuffle. Where's my vampire duck? Okay, there he is. Got him. I got him. Get this off my screen. Okay. I usually wait till I think I know who did it, and sometimes I have to go peek. Oh no. The duckies are warmed up. It is hard to get groceries and clean water, but I still have a freezer with food in it. Well, we're so glad to hear that, Prudence. They got a plan for that or anything yet? Yeah, duckies. Okay, so I'm going to do the duckies. I'm stalling a little bit right now because I feel like there might be an ad and I don't want it to go when the duckies start. I think it goes every 25 minutes or something. Did it already go? Did you guys already get an ad for 25 minutes? You probably did because I started early. They have been dropping air supplies. Oh, well, that's good. Okay, here we go. Are you ready for ducky racing? Ducky racing for the month of September. We are going to do it. Turn up our volume. Lily is outside. And rock. Doo doo doo. Here we go, duckies. Okay. We've got Athena out here in the front with a strong start. Number 3. followed by Leah and Gina and Prudence and Rosanna and Debbie Jensen and Tammy. And who is that? Kimberly? Kimberly, are you smoking on the track again? I think she's smoking on the track again. Yes, she is. Again. Our vampire duck is Angel. She's right out there in the front. And there's Eve right behind her. Angel Cara coming up. And everybody is holding pretty strong. Holding pretty strong. Here we go. We got Beth over here and Karen. Kimberly Hayes is making her move. She's coming up from the back of the pack. We have 27 seconds left on the clock. Eve is making a move. 21 seconds. 20 seconds. Whoa, 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 whoa. What's happening? Here comes Prudence. She's got her mohawk on. She's ready to go. She says, I'm out here. 9 seconds. Ah! Is that Athena coming up from the back of the pack? Is she going to do it? She's going to do it. Ah! It's Athena. Hey, quit meowing at me. Those are just duckies. I know you're concerned. It's fine. Let's take a look at that finish, shall we? We have Athena. We have Kim. And then Kimberly. Kim Stewart Maslansky. I can't say it. And then Kimberly Hayes. This is very suspenseful. Congratulations to Athena. She is the winner. I believe. No freaking way. Yes. You are the winner. My ducky died off. Congratulations. So it looks like Alaska. We're going to Alaska. Is that right? That's right. Right, Athena? You're in Alaska. That's way funny. My daughter was laughing at me. Were you yelling, go, ducky, go, go, swim faster? Yeah, she's the winner. Official reigning champion of Found Objects Challenge for the month of September. You didn't even see your ducky, Laverl. We'll race again. Oh, well, we can double check to make sure Laverl has a ducky. How are we going to do that? This way? Do, 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 do. I don't see you, Laverl. Did you put in your pictures? Good for Prudence. You could use a good laugh. Okay, we're gonna race again, just for funsies. Whoa, whoops. Shuffle the characters. We'll make them different characters this time. There is a clown. This one's just for funsies. It's just because it's fun. I'm gonna go with the clown. Ready? Everybody seems like they're swimming really fast this time. Is it just me? There's Tammy. Kimberly. Prudence is now the snowman duck. Gina's over there. Stacy's got her water goggles on. Kimberly Tucker is the bumblebee. Jennifer's out here. Oh, Leah didn't even get dressed. She's still got her cucumbers on her eyeballs. Can't even see where she's swimming. Sherry, she's got her Vikings helmet on. She's ready to rock. And I think Rosanna's this little alien over here. I can't see the rest of the names. There's Rita Thompson. She is number 15 duck. Karen, Statue of Liberty. Do-do-do. Do-do-do. Where's everybody going? There's Linda Renz. She's out here being number 13. Oh, 18 seconds left on the clock and they're going for it. We've got Karen, Statue of Liberty, Kimberly, the Bumblebee, and oh, here comes Rosanna from the back of the pack. She's dressed up like a little alien. Oh my goodness! I can't tell if that's Sherry or Debbie. Sherry. Rosanna for the second win. Sherry and Debbie have the same last name, so all I seen was the last name because my screen's so big, so I couldn't tell if it was Sherry or Debbie, but it was Sherry. And then Athena again. Athena's just on roll. She's like, I'm being this race. Rosanna says she appears to be a bug. Yes, I did, unless I screwed it up. Oh. I didn't see your stuff, Lavero, on the group, unless I missed it. I did post up the list, and I said if you should check the list to make sure you're on it, and if you're not, then you should email me or message me. We checked right before we started, but I didn't see your stuff up there. So I'm sorry that you didn't get your Ducky. Woohoo! So, there we go. Oh, it says remove the winner. No, we don't want to remove the winner. All right, so we have Athena. She is the reigning champion. Oh, now I gotta fix my little picture, otherwise I'll forget. Is this where it goes? Yeah, right here. Okay. Who knows? No biggie. My 3-year-old grandson just peed in the dog's water bowl. Well, Prudence, sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. It's desperate times. You guys are so silly. Okay, so there we go. I did launch FOC for October. So now, here's the thing. Or, no, this is Facebook. We need, not Facebook. We need the website. I don't even know what I'm doing. Here I am. Okay, here's the FOC for October. If you want to get one, I know sometimes you guys wait to see if you will win the prize. So Athena, you don't have to buy one if you don't want to. You can get more than one if you want, but you'll get one with your prize when we ship it out for October. I change the photos up as I do in here, using your guys' pictures, so that's kind of fun. So anyways, all the information is here. October 2024 Found Object Challenge, what we're doing, which is basically what we just did. So you're just gonna get your bag, you're gonna purchase your bag, you're gonna make something. You guys can't see what I'm doing because I'm not on the screen. Here I am. This is the October FOC challenge. It looks like this. It's $8.30. It's on the website, posted this morning. It's right here on the front page. If you want to participate in the next race to try to win, you can do that. All you have to do is order the bag, make something, just one thing. Doesn't have to be everything. You can make you can make as much as you want, but we need at least one thing. You can add items from your stash. We just need to be able to identify one thing in the before pictures and in the after pictures. And then you get a ducky, and then we do the ducky race. It's peasy. They are working on getting our mail to us in the next city, so hopefully I can get one. Oh, yeah. So that's the goings-ons with that. Thank you so much. I'm going to buy some pendants if there are any left on Friday. Okay, sounds lovely. But yeah, that's the goings-ons over here. I don't have much else. Oh, that's not true. Let's look at the calendar. Okay, the next FOC race is going to be due. The FOC is going to be due on November 3rd. And then we will launch the new one on November 5th. That will be due on December 1st. And then we will not launch an FOC in December. If you are new over here, December is screwy for Thunderhorse Descendant. We do lots of screwy stuff starting in November. As you know, we're going to do bingo, which is not something we normally do. We're going to do bingo in lieu of tickets. That's going to start in like November, I think. In December, we are only open until the 15th of December. So we try to get all of our stuff accomplished by the 15th, which the 15th actually happens to be a Sunday this year. So it's going to be technically like the 13th of December. So we will not launch an FOC in December. Okay, when we come back in January, we will decide if we want to continue to go with FOC. That will be a group conscious decision that we will make in the morning coffee in January to see if we want to do it. And if we do, then we'll start up in January. If we don't, then we'll stop. And if we, whatever, but we never do one in December because we're not here, you know. Are you going to want me to take coffee talk for the second half of December? Oh, I hadn't even thought about that, Rosanna. Well, yes, if you want it. If you want to do it, that would be lovely. I go home in December, in the 15th or whatever. I leave and I go to North Dakota to my grandma's every year, and I take the rest of December off because that's like the only time I get time off. And so I will come back when I want to in January, whenever that may be. There's no set Randy returns to work day ever. I'm just like, I'll be back when I'm back. But I do leave on the 15th of December and I go home to my grandma's and we do grandma stuff, you know, and grandma stuff doesn't include a lot of internet business. So yes, Rosanna, if you would like to take the second half of December for the morning coffee slot and do that, I'm sure people would probably need that because sometimes people don't have a lot of things going on at holidays, or their holiday situation may be different and they may want that same routine and somewhere to be and all that, and having a familiar person do it is always good. So I say yes to that. Boop, 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 boop. That's a lot of days. Can do. And this time, hopefully, no emergency for you. Oh, yeah. I don't even remember when I made it back in January. Did I even come back in January? Did I come back in February? My grandma had her stroke in December or over last Christmas. And I don't remember when I came back. That was last year. That was last year? Yeah. Yeah, it was. So yeah, hopefully everything is fine this year. I don't know. We'll see what happens. But it should be pretty fun. My brother has his baby, you know, so he's getting to be fun. He's like, well, he won't even be one by then. Just about one. And then Cassidy has Jasper, so he's pretty fun at Christmas time, you know, when they run around and rip all the paper up and do all the craziness. Yeah. Screwy stuff. I'm in the right group. Yeah, so the fall time, which is now, kind of starts to get a little bit wonky-woo because we change things up for the fall because we have that really short month. So we try to get all the Thunderhorse Descendant stuff done and get the button down on the business for the year by the 15th of December. The girls also don't work while I'm gone. Sometimes Shannon comes back to work when she wants to, but and then in, I want to say, we were kind of talking about it today. I don't know. I know you're like, this is really early, but if you think about it, the way that we do our time frames for like ticket switches and FOCs and stuff, It's like already ending up in like Black Friday. So November is going to be the last FOC launch of the year. So we'll launch the last one in November. It'll be due December 1st. We'll handle all that. We will not launch a new FOC. Then, also in November, we are going to launch the Christmas boxes. I didn't write it on this calendar, but I know that we said that. We're going to do I think we're going to do what we did last year. We're going to do a pre-order starting like the 1st of November probably, and then we will post the rest to the website. We always save some to post on the website that are not in the pre-order, which will be about a week later, and then we'll ship them all on a specific day, right? So that'll probably be in November, I would think. Then we're going to switch over to bingo cards in November. So after the FOC launch for November, we're going to switch to bingo cards. That means throughout this whole month, you're going to be collecting bingo cards instead of tickets. Okay, this will still be our ticket drawing for the previous month. For the ones we're doing now, which I just switched the color. We switched the color today. So, and then, this is Black Friday. So this is like our big day, our big Black Friday shopping day. So if you're new here, and I'm just like, at this point, just randomly doing announcements. Black Friday is the day you want to shop on Thunderhorse Descendant. I have a thing about Black Friday and how Black Friday is supposed to be like a major shopping day like it used to be. Like, you used to get good deals and things used to be good. Although probably like next week they're going to start, these big companies are going to start their Black Friday, early pre-season Black Friday shopping. We don't do that. If you want deals, you need to be here on Black Friday and get your deals, and there will be deals, and that's when we do it. We do a few others. It usually starts Black Friday. I leave it up all weekend, like all the deals, whatever, sale stuff. And then on Monday, which is technically Cyber Monday, since we are a cyber store online, that should be our shopping day. But in my brain, that doesn't compute. I'm just like, no, Black Friday is the shopping day. But we'll still leave it up there through Monday. And then we'll take it all down, and that's going to be your sale. So we're not going to do this like, oh, if you order this week, we'll give you X amount off. And if you order over here this week, we're going to give you X amount off. No, we're going to do Black Friday sales, and that's it. Because it just makes it easier for everybody. I don't know why they do that. Because then you order something, and then like 2 weeks later, it's like, oh, now that thing's 75% off. And you're like, or actually, in most recent years, there have really been no sales. Have you guys noticed that? Where it's like, oh, we'll give you 13% off or 31% or like some weird number, and you're just like, that's not a very good Black Friday deal. Sorry, I'm rambling. Anyway, so then we move into Christmas, where we are going to do the 10 days of Christmas with our Christmas box, because we only get 10 days, because this is the 13th, which is a Friday, and then this day, I leave. And then Rosanna can do all these days. Boop, 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 boop. You know? So that's kind of what's going on right now. We did talk about, we always end up with this issue all the time. In December, there's 2 Mondays. The first Monday, do we have a sale on that Monday? We probably should. Like a live sale. You know, like a Claim It Live beat sale. If we do that, that means people ordering on that day will still technically be getting bingo cards. Because we don't switch them until the following day. Okay, back to tickets, and then we'll do tickets in January. That's fine. There's a second Monday in December. No sale on that day because it doesn't give us time to get everything shipped out before we leave. This is not enough time for us to do all the shipping and stuff before we leave. But with this sale, the first sale, it's always like Okay, it's Christmas though, so mail is backed up, and it's like, okay, these people have probably until like maybe this day to get their bingo card, their last bingo card from the sale. And so we always hope that that happens because you only get like 7 days or something to get it before the bingo game. But you will be collecting bingo cards throughout the month of November. And then I think we had last year 2 people who didn't receive theirs, or maybe it was 1 person. So we just took a picture and emailed it to them, and then they did have to print it off, which is fine, but we don't really like that. So anyway, that's what we got going on. Talking about all the things. And then I'm going to have to get a new calendar. Something I could do. Did FOC drop off this year, or do you make the decision every January? We make the decision as a group every January if we want to continue to do the FOC. We created FOC as a group, like as a group conscious. We just came about one day, and we decided, oh, that's the thing we're going to do. And so then every January, because we don't ever do one in December, right? So then when we come back in January, sometimes January is a little screwy because I come back to work when I want. So it's like, you know. But then we decide if we want to do it. And if we do, then we'll vote on it. And then we'll do it. And if we don't, then we won't. Usually how that happens is like on the morning coffee live, you can do little polls on where you click yes or no, like you put it in and then like people answer the question. So then it gives you the percentage of who wants to do it and who doesn't. You guys have seen those in the past. And so that's how we vote. So they'll tell us the percentage of people who want to do it and people who don't. And then it's January and back in black. Yeah. And then it's January. Okay. And then we have February, which is me and Jefferson's month, you know, although I don't think we'll do anything this year because we're getting married in March, which is the first week in March. We're going to leave on the 1st because remember I told you to book the flights. We're going to leave on March 1st. Yeah, I know, back in black. So, yeah, we'll have to get that all figured out. I don't know how that's going to go down, but whatever. Shannon will just have to be in charge, I guess, unless she decides to come to the wedding, which she might. I gave her an invitation. But she got 7 dogs, so I don't know who's going to watch those 7 dogs for 7 days. I don't know. When is the due date to have the wedding jewelry to you? I believe it is the last day of the year. I think that's what I picked. I think it was like the end of December. Perhaps it was the end of January. I would say no later than the end of January. There have been people who've returned their wedding jewelry already. There's been, I think, 4 people. 4 people have returned their stuff. Yeah. So that's been cool. But yeah, so we're going to come back in January. We're going to probably be here all February. You know, February is tax time for little businesses like me. So that's going to be stupid. And then we have wedding stuff. And then I don't know what happens after that. That's as far as I've gotten. I'm trying to get it to you sooner than later. Well, I'm sure it'll get here, Karen. I don't know what happened to my post. I saw it, but I must have said something or did something with it. I should be on Facebook. They took it off of Facebook. Why would they take it off of Facebook, Laverl? What have you been doing? Yeah, I didn't see a post either. That's why I didn't do it. My friend Lois is going to help me with it. She doesn't know that yet. Oh, but she's very creative. I heard there were some people who were like, oh, I'm a little bit scared of my jewelry bag. I can't remember who said that. And I was like, why are you scared of your jewelry bag? It's supposed to be fun. It's supposed to be fun. It's just like it's like a souped up FOC. You just do what you want. It's going to be great. And, you know, I guess if it's not, then I don't know. One time I had mentioned Tool jewelry cleaner and they took it off. That's weird. I don't know, Laverne. I have had fun with it. Yeah, it's super fun. So that's the goings-ons. As like a more down to today view, after I came back from having to do the whole dentist thing and all that and whatever, I did get quite a few things accomplished today, but I called us off early because I was just like, I have to take a nap. I am tired. And Shannon was like, okay. So at like 3:30, I was like, that is it. I am done with this day. So I took a little nap, but I had to work tonight anyway, so that's fine. I am not mad about it. Okay, well, maybe next time? I don't know. Overall, I don't know. I can only count the ones that are on there. But maybe if it's an issue next time, you could message the back phone or send the photos to the back phone or the email or something. If it won't post, that could work. I've had people do that in the past when they've had issues posting. But generally when they have issues posting, it's because like they're not on, their photos won't like upload because they're too big, or they're not on internet, they're on data, and it's just like spinning around and around. You know, it's generally like stuff like that, but we can figure it out. But anyway, yeah, so that's what I got going on. I did receive my Softflex package today. It is the Badlands. I'm excited. And I also got, what other one did I get? I got Dollar Bee Box, and Softflex. And I have 5 other bargain bead boxes to make. I don't know when that's going to happen. I'm a little behind, but we're just going to do it. I'm just going to keep doing it until I'm not behind anymore. I don't know when that's going to be. I don't know when it's going to be, but I'm just going to keep going. I guess if I have to keep going past the new one, I don't know. I had a problem this weekend. One posted, but the others wouldn't post. Yeah, it could be. So here's the thing too with Facebook. If you're on your phone, I don't know where you guys are posting from. Some people post from the laptop, some from the desktop, some from the iPad, some from the phone. But if you have your phone and you have Facebook open and you shake your phone like this, the little help guy will pop up from Facebook. And then you can ask him why it ain't working. I got Softflex also, but mine is TGBE 1. TGBE. Oh, the Bead extravaganza, right? Oh, nice. I was pretty excited about the Badlands one myself because, you know, I'm from there. Like, literally, that's where my house is. My dad works there. Facebook has some problems with their algorithms. Yeah, sometimes too when they're updating stuff, you know, things just get weird. Like, that's just, sometimes it's weird. I don't know. I had a friend try to FaceTime me and never did call connect. Yeah. So, I don't know. It might be a Facebook situation. But yeah, if you're ever on Facebook and something's not working, you can, if you have it in your phone, you can shake your phone and then this little thing will pop up and it'll say, this is the Facebook help people. What do you want? And then you just tell them what you want. In case you are wondering. I still need to order the Badlands. I haven't opened it yet. I don't know what's in there. obviously, because I will do that in an unboxing, which I don't have time to do now. But yeah, I'm excited. I have noticed recently, like, I feel like we're getting maybe less items. I don't know. We'll see what happens this time. It could also have been the hurricane. Also true. It could, yes. I'm sure all those things are connected, you know, different things we don't think about, you know, cell towers and Wi-Fi stuff. And that's like when they were doing all the internet stuff around here. And remember, our internet kept cutting out, and now we haven't had any problems with that because they're done. And now they've moved on somewhere else, and we haven't had any problems with that, you know. But remember the last couple times it was like cutting off the internet and kicking us out of the lives and stuff. Like, sometimes that stuff's just like weird, and it's bigger than like the grid and like what we think of, you know. So my FOC had a clear acrylic thing, and I thought it was an owl, but it turned out it was a fish. Oh. Laverne, you want to know something funny that I learned today? I learned this today. I'm just going to tell you this, and then I'm going to get off here. I learned that a group, I'm not going to say I learned this because I guess I didn't double check it. I heard that a group of owls is like a bunch of owls, like a flock of owls. It's called a parliament of owls. Did y'all know that? We better Google it. I heard that today, and I was like, really? Everything else he said was true. Murder of crows, school of fish. What is a bunch of owls called? A parliament. Why? Why? This term comes from folklore and ancient Greek mythology that owls are wise birds. In Greek mythology, the owl represented Athena. Oh, see, meant to be. The goddess of wisdom. The term also refers to ancient Greek parliaments where wise community leaders would gather. Huh. Well, that couldn't have been more perfect. All right, well, now we know. All right, guys, I hope you all have a wonderful, spectacular, amazing evening. I'm going to jump off here. I am so cold. I think I'm going to bake hot chocolate. I'm so cold. I turned my heater on and everything. I was like, I need heater, which is funny because it's only like 72 degrees in here. But anyways, I'm freezing and I'm going to drink hot chocolate, and that's what I'm going to do. And I'll see you all in the morning for things and stuff. I don't know what the things or the stuff will be, but there will be things and stuff. And congratulations to Athena for being the reigning champion. And I hope you all have a lovely, spectacular, amazing night, and I'll see you tomorrow.